This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
You are watching Liberty Online TV.
Liberty Sports, and not forget to say this program probably sponsored by Orange Salon. Maybe they bring this edition of Liberty Sports come to on this Saturday when November 15. Me na fudia to Becky Woliko, and also I want for welcome on. Well, inside the studio today, as we know, say Eastern Lions when are the defending champion for the last Leon Rock Premier League. Then get game this coming week, and we want to know if they really determined and ready back for win this year Premier League. And also we can talk about the Juba Athletes game where they take place now Juba game. So we get now the studio, we get Mohamed Bangura way now the PRO for Juba Athletes Sport Association, where they can discuss the event, and also we will be joined by Mohamed Medofona, one of the chief scouts for East Lions Football Club. But let me just welcome this morning at the studio Mohamed Bangura, one of the PRO for Juba Athletes Sports. Good morning and welcome. Good afternoon and welcome.
Thank you very much, and thank you Liberty TV for having us.
Okay, sir. So yourself can be part of the program by way where you send your text message to the number 074 200 544, or you can also send we comments now with Facebook, YouTube, and all the other social media handles them where you watch we from. Okay, so Mohamed, so this game they can start. This athlete, Juba athlete, you can please tell me what in this game actually they bought.
Well, as you in athletics, we can also call a sports meet, not so like a football match where can normally happen. We don't do this thing annually in the Juba community, and we don't use them for bringing community them together in the area of sports. You know, many a times sports we can see can count more people in together because not everybody like football, and then athletics there are also people who like athletics, and then they can bring more people together, more so when it comes to community. So we don't do that in the Juba field for able to identify young athletes them we go where they train and they able for one for ensure say they able to get a career in the athletics field. So far so good now. So we don't do in Juba every year now an annual program we don't organize in the Juba field for ensure so bring communities then together. But this time around we get a little bit shifts. Not so just for bringing communities together now, but because we also want to ensure that we raise awareness in this most talked about thing where they happen with drugs, and we believe say if young people actively believe in sports, they not go into drugs.
Time no go day.
Time no go day because you get for wake up in the morning, go practice, and youth people and people who like for play. More young people they like for play. And because they like for play, if we engage them into sports, it ensures say they're not into drugs. So now that's make one for do these sports this year, this time around, one for tag them into the drugs aspect, one for use them for talk to community people and for community for build and team them in the community, engage in active sports in the community so that youth man and not go engage in drugs.
So you get for be like campaign like?
Yeah, and I campaign against drugs in communities.
So this particular athlete, you just focus around people or athletes within a Juba community or other community themselves can be part?
Well, as time they build, because the primary focus now for communities them. You know, we get 6 communities they actually would identify and don't send letter to myself forget to meetings. But now 4 we the do them down to, because now field no one for take more teams we not go where the field no go for occupy, because we not get stadium or something get 8 tracks.
Okay.
Juba field only go for occupy 4 tracks, at most 5 tracks. So these 6 communities, we are big communities that around the Juba community and also Lumley and the Godrich community would identify. Now them would they select.
Okay, so how long this game has to get for take this athlete? How long you get for
now
take?
2-day sports, just like any normal sports. We get the hits and then we get the sports the final day, and then are the 20 and the 21. The 20th we get the hits, and then on the 21 of December.
Okay.
The 20th of December we get the hits, and then the 21 we get the sport.
So what are the developmental improvements the way we don't put in place for this year athletes?
Well, as I tell you, not to the first time this. Before now, we don't get a continual sponsored way na Mahmoud Nice Guy Kamara, we na the Honorable na constituency 132. He don't do them for we every year, he don't support we. And the first session we've been getting, we get for put finances, we get for develop the field, because the Juba field, na a rocky field, everybody know don't go there. We'll be able to get some stone they removed, prepare the field and all. And this time around, of course, we don't send letters into 6 communities them. We don't show enthusiasm for participate, but as I tell you, we get for reduce them to 4. So we get meetings after this, because we get for set criteria, we get arbitration criteria, because we want for reduce the confusion at the field.
Okay.
And also, which I want for let you know now that we make the team for community athletes them, not for the stadium runners them. But because as the sports can go around, the spirit don't the high, every community want for win. So then they can make them go carry it. Athletes away, they want to take Camp Canada,
like go buy
athletes work out. So this time around, we don't give 40% for foreign athletes. Which simply means you can count 40% athletes. And when the athletes, then they need for specific race them. So until like 5,000 meters, we don't want for involve a young kid, which until just the developing sports for go on a 5,000 meters and get for around the field 24. So then kind race then you can see somebody from Camp Canada or whoever they run, you community who thinks you want for count and can count them. So don't give them 40%, and then the community they get the community athletes who base it, because how we don't do one for identify talents in communities, the young talent, that we don't get the chance yet for one than they with them call them, because over the time now school you know they try to identify young talent then to school school sport intersect. Okay. We all be the one intersect they identify, but you know so now the Juba community want for continue for identify athletes then, so we count this sport, and so we therefore get arbitration team. Of them 6 communities here, so we're able to meet them criteria and they arbitrate, get the athletes then ready. And then when the time reach, we shortlist out of the 6. Yeah, and also we're able to get we're able to get sponsor from 1xBet. We then get for sponsor, we held to work with the on the 14th for raise awareness on drugs, and also for encourage communities then for engaging into sports. So there are a lot of things we don't put in place, and there are a lot of things we look up to for put in place for meet up the 20 and the 21 of December.
So as you mentioned, you say na 6 community they wanna don't get on, so wanna 4 wanna get for approved. So waiting at the criteria, waiting at the look for get them 4 communities there.
Firstly, that commitment, because we want for the 100% committed. The first sport we get to struggle, we send out to exact 5 communities. On the day of the sport, we be just able to get 3. So they not show that kind of way. And we understand, because now starting points will develop and all. So this time around, we have to look at commitment, and then also arbitration, as I say, because no one for day na field, though can begin to say this athletes here so na my community day, this one not to my community in day. So we want for ensure so we do that. So we get deadline for submission of candidates them. We call one and a field, we can do the arbitration, we will for agree on these athletes there. So on the day of the sport, we get the small confusion. So commitment, arbitration, and also we also they look for preparation. We want community with them so prepared for participating in the sports.
Well, Fambulen, that's not the voice of Mohamed Bangura. We're not the PRO for Juba Athletes, and we go for a short break and we will come back. Well, Fambul them now so one for welcome on back to this edition of Liberty Sports, where they come to on every Saturday na Liberty Online Television. And don't forget, say yourself can be part of the program by the way you send your text message to the number 074-200-545, or you go still comments on Facebook, YouTube, and all the other social media handles them. As today we they talk about the Leo Rock Premier League, where they resume and how the league champions is the Lions they defend the title, and also we they get updates on the Juba Athlete Sports. So Mohammed, as we they talk just now, so this stairs they get for be free, this athletes they get for be something when are free, or people get for pay for be part of them?
No, in order for be free, then they pay for go inside. And for the first day, na 10 leon for go inside. And then the second day we get for be 15 leon. Na so not so free. Because as you know, there are costs we incurred, and we only get one post with the sponsor right now. We indicate the winner prize, the second and the third prize, because we know they just give first, second, they also give third, and also they assist with basic other things. But as you know, sports involve a lot of finance. So for ensure also get crowd control, so they put for make people and pay for go inside. It's 10 leon for going inside the first day, and the second day na 15 leon.
So even the community they get for take part by this league, so get for pay for like form.
No, they not pay for form. Athletics not something way too widely open at this country. Only they get boxing day sports in a salon, you know, and then with school sports them. So what you want for do then sport, then you want for ensure say community then begin develop athletics team them. It takes a lot. So if you begin to put criteria like registration, then they make people know able for come. So now free for the one where we invite, and we strategically invite them now the community based on their locations. So one for let them involve. As I tell you, say one for raise awareness in this drug here so, and one for make them go widely. So if you see the community like a God rich then call Funkia, the Bendebu, the Levuma and Poto, Juba community, Kraptong, and then we get Kolea compound within at the Juba Hill end. So they are the community who don't invite for them come. And so they know they buy no form, and I just open invitation and we select the best 4 based on determination and preparation and also habitation fulfillment according to the deadline. So now so we did one.
Okay, let's come back. Let's come to you, Medo. So, Easter Lions started at the champion for the just concluded Euro Premier League, and we see other season don't start back. So, how prepare una be for be champion this season again?
Well, as you just say, we don't be the champion the last league, and we be done to get preparation. We be done on the way for this new season. So, like, we be don't really prepare for no defend with championship back. Though we not get the maximum results that the first game, we will do 2-2. But most times it be like this for we club. First or second game can be difficult for we, but at the end, most times we become successful for the champion. Like the last league, first 2 games, we get draw. For more pick up now, begin get 3 points, we go far. Till lead the table second house up to 13 points. We sleep card down back to 4 points. We raise again 6 games straight to win. We be put in a comfortable position for the way before win the league. So this season, with the hope and we prepare so go win the league back. Because that now we motive and targets for the win the league back.
So this game we just passed, so now be the beats, but then come qualify. So wait till I think some of the things that will go wrong by this game here, so I think so I need for improve on.
No, like me not feel say anything go wrong. I just na football like just like what you say. Anytime we play league match, we first game na the league.
So that in a traditional
It's
Easter Lions.
difficult for the win. But I believe say all the problems don't be rectified because like if not from the management, they don't do all what it takes or give them support to the team. And I believe say for my next game on Monday against Banza, we go bounce back because we always used to do that. So we'll come back and correct the mistake. Then we'll try for see how they secure with 3 points there at all costs in each and every game we play.
So you know the chief scouts for Easter Lions. Waiting at the strategic change the new scouting approach where the club don't introduce for strengthening the squad.
No, well, not only the squad, but the management as a whole. Because that is the motive of the chairman, Anthony Junior Navo. They try for make sure say before your tenure go down na Easter Lions, they want to try for put many things in place, good structure. Then he said they try for left a legacy. And that's now your plan now. And from the management, they come to the technical side, say to the players them, at least you don't go far. Because in terms of even structure, if you look now, maybe in 1 or 2 game time or 3 game, would you go back now with normal pitch? Where for the first time everybody will be in Ghana Trade Center. During in your tenure, we don't do the feel for we. We say go be proud say Easter Lions now they play now feel. We're not gonna no other feel again for who play any home match for Easter Lions. So like they don't try best and it's still they push, but make sure say the club they at that peak in terms of structure. Follow we will get some rights. At least let them know see now the most decorated club now this country. Of course, nobody know we will take out from Easter Lions. Because we get 14 title. Now country is not easy. It's not easy. So they make sure say try to put everything in place for it be a more better Easter Lions.
So how competitive you think say this league also will be this season, and especially when they talk about strong signing the way clubs then they make?
No, one thing with me impressed with this season, I feel say all the clubs them, if maybe not all, maybe one or two or three clubs, we making maybe identify, but I no call their names. We like they not go really in the market for go get more better players there for come than them team. But we get some teams, the likes of East FC Calon, the Bo Rangers, even to Bantam, Star Sports. Most clubs, I they tell you, they really go na the market, get more better players them, even to more foreign players them, bring them in for casting in a squad because this title will only one out as we pass 7, 8 clubs up to 10 women know where the target to win this league. Even to Port Authority, see their signings the way they self do. You know, teams go now the markets and go do more signing. Look like City Council. It will be an unbelievable result who play them from 2. Where honestly I would tell you say miss yourself where she also I be feel say maybe by going to the second half we don't get like 4 goals. Because when you look the spirit will take score, the kind pressure will put them, just go sit. But this second half, the SFA will make some 2, 3 changes that we can help them, you know. But now team will can get very tough with, you know, easy. Only last season I remember, see, we don't beat them home and away. But for the past 4, 5 years that this country, or 6 to 7 years, now it's not the beat Council so easily home and away, not easy. So like that day they show you say most club they don't strike in because mind you, this league they play relegation get for the then the Nats they stop them. So everybody don't prepare now, no one go down. But no matter how, full club get for go down back. So like this season, it will be one of the most competitive league in Salon. That let me say they tell you. It will be one of the most strong league now for the past 4, 5 years. This league will be one of the strongest league, and I can attest to that.
So you know the chief scouts for Easter Lions, what are some of the qualities the way they look for get new players then for Easter Lions?
Well, sometimes more like the local players them, like the coaches them at the club, they know all 90% of the players then at this country, they know them. They know some players them by their ability. They know some players them by their attitude. Then I can tell you for free. Now, so then they recruit players them. Don't have me they in charge, but they communicate out with me. We need this, we need this. I go for them. Me say keep propose for them. I need Mr. A and Mr. B. Then go tell me say no, Mr. A get issue. You know, go able for incorporate now with him. Because we know it's who they look for, not to only the play, maybe 1 or 2 other issues then they look at. You know, one of the last league we play, they really know see the recruitment will be do a massive.
Yeah.
We not look at anybody or by relationship. It be damn too massive. Same to this season. We'll do some other massive recruiting, But this time we get young boys the way we believe say maybe with time then go adapt because they get talent. You know? So like it's not going to be easy anyway. This particular season, it's not going to be easy. But no matter how the journey long, we must reach there. And me believe see we club we will make a more.
Okay, so Fambul, Yusuf can be part of this conversation by the way you send a text message to the number 074 200 545, or you can leave your comments on Facebook, YouTube, and all the other social media handles them. Mohammed, talking about sports, naturally for do it, people and get forget injuries and all. So waiting at the safety or health measure the one I don't put in place for them circumstances there.
We get a first aid team they always get for dinner field. And then before the sport they start, each community get for be trained. One individual would then they send in first aids. We then go help for if they even though we get for get a team where they didn't field, but within them the communities them also then they get somebody we will help for ensure see we will for waiting because the Juba station, because now the barracks we do and the MI room they help with so much that when we get major injury, even though it don't say not happen, we'll get major injury. If we're not able for handle them, we can go to the MI room, and then from there we can move and go to a better hospital.
So what are some of the standards that we want to set for getting better coaching, especially for these athletes?
Because the community and because everybody want for win, I tell you, each and every community, everybody depend train now, and even though it's not we own responsibility for identify coach for them, for let them train their team, but because they want for win, they tell you say everybody they go out now and see then get people who get experience in athletics for ensure say they able for train them communities them. And we don't really get good collaboration with the Sierra Leone Athletics Association. We then understand better when it comes to organizing on sports, because we do it on a community basis. We don't go talk with them. They don't give their own advice, which we implement for ensure say we sports come off fine. This is now the third edition we don't do. And I tell you this one will be different. The first one, the small thing problem that we face will correct, and the second one, and then this is now the third one, it will be different.
So I believe say women necessarily take part by this. So I won't have to make gender biases in this particular athlete here.
This not a different sports. Just as I say, like how we don't use forget the boxing day sports, like any other school sports, the female related the female events then they would then get for take. So it's going to be just like that. Waiting there for the woman there, they come. And we encourage women there more for participate, because would they get individual prizes that would they give. You know, so not any kind of different use until we say waiting woman for do man go do no. It's basically exclusive, and we forget interesting events then they like the old age events, you know, because one for make it more interesting, the old age from 60 upwards, mommy then go for run, the pa then get for run. So now some children for be fun, and most in a December and a festive season. We use them for that we identify young talents them. We'll also use them for fun. And this time we'll use them for that we send awareness to communities them for eliminate drugs in our country.
So this is not the first time owner they do this. So players they will excel in this, athletes they will excel in this. What are some of the things them we una don't do for them, for let them go beyond waiting and don't do so?
As I tell you, primary focus now for ensure so we identify talent. And we work with the Sierra Leone Athletics Association now, then they get the scouts the way they did it. Now, well, now they basically tell us this time, because the first two, what we do, when you don't reach to the final, every community they count professional athletes now. So the one who then in the community not capable for one. And we now then they pan train right now. So the one the way, because the Athletic Association and get for DD, other camps then get for DD, anybody will do well na that sports day, basically they get a club where they sign into. So the past two, like we get one young boy in Juba, you know, in don't join one camp safe now where they train, and so many other ones themselves who don't do well in the sports. Now so it don't they happen.
So what are the way you think say media then get for play, especially Liberty Online TV, for transform sports in the country?
You know, media online TV when it started, nobody not been the feel say online television, you know, for reach this peak we don't reach so now in the country. And I get a very great role for play. You know, now that's make you see say we're very happy we will forget to now for kind interview for what we talk about we events, because this is a big platform. You know, on the media now then basically they push now the market hub for every event. Without the media, nobody no go know about the event. Now, only they help you follow attract sponsors. Now, they help you follow you for get a message passed. So the role on get for play, not just something somebody need for explain. Now, something we, you know, a fix, now a fix rule. So we want for continue for work with Tuna, and we believe say with Tuna we will get a successful sport.
So you believe say Salone, then they invest in sports infrastructure. Believe that, like, especially in athletes?
It has been very difficult over the years, where we come up, you know, because athletics more, not done like a football. Football, because 70 to 80% of the population, everybody like football. And also athletics for something where people like, but because don't they go to community level, they find out say the interest not dey too much. We don't do much yet for ensure say we will identify talent them in the area of athletic sporting, and when are they will for involve up to 30% of the youthful population, because in athletic sports, what we do, you not just get field events them, we not just get track events as they say, we get field events like high jump, long jump, other things there. So if we ensure so we engage young people in this, trust me, they're not go there into drugs, because you get for week now money for go trainer for do high jump. If you take push, you go just the shit outside the shit, and you not go one for let down they happen. Yeah. So if we not don't do much it, and if the government wants for ensure say we will for eliminate drugs, I believe so we'll get for able for continue for support sports, just like how football they know they do other sports in activities, then the cricket, athletics, and other things, because it help a lot. 22 players where East Lions gets, they one and they don't go wake na morning and want for go take kush, because they know say they go lost their space, and they know say they go lost their value then get a community. So governments really need for pay attention into sport, the sports ministry, the youth ministry, therefore ensure say they engage young people into sport. With that, we will get a very good youthful population as alone.
Okay, Meadow. So the league don't they become more demanding. So how now they manage squad depth, injuries, and rotation?
Well, just like what I tell you initially, like being club when I still house, the chairman and the executive, they don't make sure say they put many things in place. Even now get 2-3 injured player, the club they really look after. And I will tell you something now where people be done they go around the talk. One player it will be a surprising news. We Bankole will be the FC Calo will be take. He become injured. He be there out. Even all of last season, I think play for we to start this season. I think I thought again. When we go out, we sit down. We not be really know what's in the issue. But I will tell you for free, we with chairman Anthony Gino now will take up that responsibility there. For pull and fly and I don't need for either. Let the public know. People them don't go and talk how they don't go FC Calon back. If you FC Calon to the extent, send a letter to East Lounge for negotiation for him. But not look at the letter, because we know say the player not be really ready for make any move. Though the woman don't go all side everywhere. But the player we tell God thank you now as his situation don't come back to normal. And God bless the chairman and the executive for waiting them do. For take up the responsibility, fly and from Abu Ghana. Then our hospital, pay all the bills, fly and back, come after the operation, and it was so successful. Now, as I tell you, very soon the player they join the club, but they don't even personal rehabilitation training. And if you look, we team photo for the season is there. So people, when I see that picture, they see imagine Monday on injury, even if they use coach at that time, we be just come. It go na the field, it make sure say there's everything with the 3 different color jersey there. There's take photo shoots of the team. It was there. So people share back, they're surprised, they're so happy. So like everything they in place, every structure now is still in place. That I would say for free. Everything is going normal. So thanks to the executive and the chairman and leader, we now to the junior level.
So whose team una they consider as the biggest threat for this season here?
No, this season I also have we got teams that they win a target teams them. Me I will call them where they really compete for this league. The likes of Bo Rangers, the FC Calon, the Banter, the Slifer, Port Authority. To be named some, because some club then they even last season, they do well. Some club can third, fourth, fifth, where people not be the expectative, saying at the position and even to Bible Warriors. You know, like 6 to 7 or 8 team, we really prepare where they can compete for this league. Not that the others, no disrespect to them, like they are not competing. No. But they look at the strength of the clubs then. Because me, the ex-player, so me, I don't feel say anybody can begin tell me again or shoot me. Because me know. Me, she move self, I know it in me. Yes, she has self, he also self, I know it in me. So they know the strength of the team then. You know when the kids start that first 4-5 game, like last season, you know more. Some team then that have first position, they tell if it's after 8, 9 to 10 games or 7 games, 7, 8 games. But in each a time, only quiz find their level. You see the teams there where every nobody be the expect now that they can't do it. Like last season, Rangers they fall down. But you look East Alliance, Bantam, FC Cologne, it not be easy. These 3 clubs, they will be the fights. But in each a time, they say, oh, this no give up. Because from that time, what sleep will come down. Imagine from 13 points to 4 points. It be too scary. So the executive thought of fit say, something want to happen. Imagine, then give we forget to your own big one them. Una win 3 straight game is 100 million. Look at it. This 5 game here, una all for go na camp. Na do na the sleep for play. That is his allowance. When I know say T1 turn the other way around, all man they come and stand. Imagine they say 5 game for camp. They even make the camping continue till the league done. We win 6 straight game. We make we go back to 7, 8 points.
So una not win by mistake. Una really prepare.
I'll be really prepared, I tell you. Because 3 games they will put so and be difficult game there. Because every relegation team self be they inside the games and they will send the threats. So it not be easy. We get we own vice chairman when our chief emergency. We come on board. We say that this. In fact, he call all man house, all the players there. He say them pardon, they call me, oh, they say wait till they happen with the club. Now when I look on the not so when I win today, I get for 3 games straight winning 100 million. On a camp for 5 games. Even at that, he say when I extend the camp itself till the league run. Instead of 3 games, 6 in a row. So we make come back to that kind of pick the way nobody not be able to win again. And before even going to the last game or second to last game, the league be done. Or be don't take them down. So I believe say we will try for we maintain that championship day back, that position day.
So East Alliance na team we get a lot of fans them. So what do they do for strengthening the fan base this season?
No, on the fan base side, I don't need for talk much. East Alliance, no matter how bang with, bang so. But that day as they say East Alliance game. Now different day. That it. Even this game would hold cancel. You look 70% of that crowd in that field, they are all East Alliance. They get all them attitude, this, that. But when I say Alliance, they play. That field, a leg flop, we must get 60-70% of the attendance when they go on that field. So on the fan base side, they will just get a new chairman safe. You know, we don't try inside it, but try for make sure he put his fans them together. We avoid all form of violence, only for good support the team. And I tell you, if you look at next fixture, the way they before 5 games, now it's a very tight fixture. Now they can play battle on Monday. They will go play Bow on Saturday, I think, on Sunday with the Bow. From Bow they come na FC Cologne. From FC Cologne, they go to Bible Warriors. From Bible Warriors, they come to the school, but what they wiki Tawapa when I had was. So you see the 5 games where they before we.
I was the lead team.
Yeah, because of games play, because the normal players started to win. But by today, sometime before 5 o'clock or 5:30, the team will not change back. So now this not working for the bar, but now a difficult league this. This is a difficult
the competition
league.
Day.
It is because you have got 7, 8, 9 teams where they compete for this league. Some teams that they play the league, but no matter how, they are for maintain position. Now they all sign at the wall in the B. Now for maintain position, let no hold on. But who they make sure say we will stretch all kind way for we able for maintain the championship back.
So Easter Lions na team we get a lot of matured players them. So how na the balance are with young players they really cooperating at the team?
Well, that question they actually for being the coach young question, but as an ex-player which you don't know, and they tell you now it's like we don't get like 30%. Young boys there to 35%. About the 10 to 11 we take from the junior team, we take from another side, can register them. Because we say not all the time no more so go for the go buy this player. So people they don't they see now the league too much 100 million. This one was 80 million. So let's say guy we on the whole self the try for leaders self migrate for come up na the senior team. You know? So now one of the motive than this particular league.
So na get any long-term development program for academy player there?
Well, of course we get a junior team. We get a junior team. We maybe in the next 2 or 3 years, believe in me, any player who they go take from another club or from outside of Salon, you get for the extra past the one that we did at home, we did at the club. You get for the extra for the above them. And they can be 60, you can the player with at home they 40. No, you can at least for the 70-75% above the what we did that the present team. So we able for can incorporate that the team we able forget what they look for when our results. So now the thing that.
So what in success mean for you at the end of the season, beyond trophies and medals?
One thing for me is the allowance, no matter how, like I will put on this way, say, is the allowance, na me FGT. I play for clubs in this country. But 2 clubs me always they cherish in this country. After East Allowance, na Port Authority. Because I serve them well, they are win league with them. All the club where I go, where I play back in this country, I win league with. And I never done that season itself. But we don't almost on the way for win the league, then I left, I travel. So East Allowance, it didn't have me blood. Then I go tell you for free. And me, East Allowance, it's me family house, now they go take me. That's why they will not know that a manager buy boot for me they go and me so they take me, count me at the club. Now the senior team straight, but they play with the junior team back. Because it allows me to get junior team. And one of the biggest tournaments we ever win under the junior team, now the league where Kofa be organized, that Millennium 2000, where them they play in a practice field. Because by then this parade not be available. I think that camp BDD. So it not be available. So they make an stadium practice field where from start to finish. Now only the final they score 1 goal per week against Eastern Junior will be the play with the junior team. Now 1 goal later on to 5. Score 5 now the final. From there, win the league, take more players back from this junior team. Add them because we don't do it at the big team already. But we play the junior league. So like me for East Allowance, it didn't have me DNA. And my own family, everybody, mama, papa, everybody na be East Allowance. And East Allowance, you were surprised, but by then at the weight of the money, only 100,000 euros with 1 bag race. Now they take me and my family for who play for Laos. 100,000 euros, now they give me mama.
And over 10, 15, 20 years.
The age?
Doing and 10 and day.
Maybe 98 or 99.
So the money be get with.
They be get with anyway. But 100,000 with 1 bag race, they take me. They just hand over me, they say, "Una go." It not be not too easy journey anyway, but Lions na my first choice now this country. The only club next one I can think of and sympathize with after Lions na Port Authority. Because I play with them, I be get good time. So the relationship I build there with the official them. Any other club they in need of any help for me at the end of even they don't need that say, I mean they go first there now for that end of the help. Because any side where you play, at least you left legacy You don't get any problem with them. Always, they need you, now for they around them. But East House, na me you club.
So as we dey close, you dey interact with a lot of young people wey dey play football. Wetin are the major challenge wey dem consider the face?
Where they face?
Yeah, as footballers.
You see this part of the world who fed himself, especially this West Africa, you get a lot of sacrifice we get for do before you become successful. Because everything is not here. And not denial. We don't say like people that you see will not meet money. Money be there, but not to like now. Because then telling they say it depends on the kind of money, the weight of the money. So are they who they play $100 be 250 or 270,000 use. Now it's say about million. So it's different. But then what they are now. If we all now they can get they get more infrastructure we don't there for help them for play this football. I wonder no more why some of them know they think as they go per drugs, they go per this, they go per that. I don't know. Me says I can surprise you them about there. Who on days me I go tell you for free. See when a drugs business we no know. Then we no know it's in a chilling. What you be know that turning a jump self for the collar jump. We somebody else could jump for the collar. We go jump and that we go para party liba. But I tell you what chilling, carnival, leander, this, leander, the whole Red Cup active player there. Where they look some of themselves, even 25 they know each. If it's on every each 20, they young boy there. But Sunday when you advise them, they tell you about football, we don't tell you they enjoy. You understand it? But I'm happy again back this drug. It go start soon anyway because there's a provision at FE. We they get for that anti-doping center DD. You know, they go just call his number party the way he plays today. You look over play Okalo go to.
Test you.
So you don't say that will make most of them caution. But actually, them what they are now, they meet facility. This facility more way they meet make now if you look, we get a better national team the way the coordination because the infrastructure don't there already. So now make us like tell if we not make use now, we not make use. So they will not they see better feel plenty things they don't know they see, but they manage. But they manage. I remember the time Musa Carlos said we come in Indonesia for can be coach. We can the first we dictate say all the pitches are bumpy. So say they call her bumpy. I see kind of bumpy pitch. They say I not go be bumpy pitch. We pass the ball so it dey knock so go so. They say but now they see the kind of infrastructure they will get better field there for player. So if they're not able to make use, they left to them now how they want to go about their whole life. But I tell you this drug business will really get forfeit against her. And they make lost many players then. Many talent they would lost them. Like me own boy that be the talk now. Government self get a big goal for player. I don't know not all too good talk now. But the whole way they get for play party plenty. But I see within these 2 weeks, there is random operation where they go on there. But this push business, we don't see any beats man there, every policeman there. Me, I go glad he said for meet up policeman or SD where they pandemic. I go glad for that shit. Mr. will beat you. Set off now you for go all people them. Then I said I go like for meet up that city. Then way for protect people there. Then say I go mix that city. Bad go. The thing is too. It's sad them when they see that video that they go viral because they go all over the world. Policeman, baby or OSD, they take push. That's why only the video they go viral. It's very bad eh? But like he said no more now, my sister and my brother, government really need for do something. If they not do something with the lost talents here, you go fish no more about football eh? All the other sporting discipline there. All we got the lost talents here. If they not tackle this thing. But anyway, the random operation I see they go so now. If they continue and no more, tell this December they don't tell go to January, it go minimize. They not go down no, then they forget you not get for done now, but it go be minimized. So I go left that side the first.
Yeah, so finally waiting at the message you go left for East Lions fans there as the season don't start.
Me, they talk to them, let them just Now, as usual, no more. And Lions are they tell you, now the best club for play for now this country. But no say that the best club, now we the win game for Eastern Lions. No more way he lost. Or game when the most wanted game for them. You know, we know he go do the last thing you get for Camo. So now we say they talk to the bobo, they let themselves they understand. If we all the two do now, they go back. You know, so like now the club, now so that is tradition. Understand? But thank God, they like to themselves, we will talk to them. We will control them. We will control them. And this new executive, we don't count at the fan club. Me say believe say they go take good control and full control under the tenure. Let them not say nice allowance fans they go misbehave, so they go this, they go that, you know. But I know say this first game will be disappointing result to the fans because most of them they express to me, Bomedo Bona cancel for the win two now, they will go equalize. Nobody cancel two, they can equalize. Now see, that's it that they begin, they understand. Who can make bottom, but go back where and say the team they train all day. Now so they see we show that money. They pack, they all they make fun, they accommodate. How they encourage them? Who they encourage them? Because then self they like the club and we will continue for preach peace to them. They don't go by any hooliganism business. They don't just focus. They behind the team, they give them maximum support. Me believe see the team go deliver. We go begin deliver on Monday for Bantal game.
Okay, so Mohammed, what are the expectation when you get for this for athletes for participating this year meet?
Well, we expect a competitive athleticism from them. We expect them to train well and bring kind of the field, the spirit where they need for let them win for their community them. You know, because it is not so any kind of usual sport, now community sports, and we know where they carry community flag. You get for ensure you represent them well. You know, so they expect much from them for ensure they can deliver for their community them.
So people are going to be part of this year meet. So how people are going to go there, get in contact, you will left information for people are going to be part.
Well, the Juba community field not to hide field. It dey na the Juba barracks. Now they with the host them, and because it dey na the barracks, they've done the help in terms of security. You know, for more don't begin mix sports and I will not ever go into a situation wherein people then go fight, stone each other. You know, it also has to do with the credibility of the organizing, because even though me na Juba barrack na there I grow, you know, na there I grow up from a young age. I go there for more than 5 years. I go inside the barrack, you know, but there will never be a time where I go on for take sides for let Juba win. You know, sports now until we get temper. As soon as they begin see any two for do yuki, you know, the other community then will begin feel bad. The security in the field, not to the way we will compromise. Na barracks and we ensure we do the right thing also in the field. No cheating, we don't forget this mark, get this mark. Now don't make we don't succeed. You know, so the Juba community field now did the sports get for take place and I tell you for go inside. Immediately after the sport, we get forget the awards night na services secondary school compound. We now they will get forget the award and then they pay us little as 30 million for go inside. Just for make the community lively and able for send a message for drive out, kush and other drugs them now we community.
Alfambulena, the voice of Mohammed Bangura, and the PRO for Juba Athlete Association, and also Mohammed Merufona, when the Chief Scouts for Eastern Lions Football Club. And we will bring this edition of Liberty Sports come to on this Saturday. Mina Fudea to Becky Woliko, and I wish you a blessed weekend. Thank you very much, sirs.